In the digital era nowadays, a lot of parents are worried about screen addiction. Their teenagers, their children, they spend too much time on screens, video games, social media, and parents get really difficult where to draw a line. So let's talk about something that concerns most of us. And what are some signs of screen addiction in our children, whether they are young or teenagers? So for young children, there are some key signs to watch out for. So if your child shows a lack of interest in other activities that they used to enjoy, the other thing is that if they become more irritable when screen time is limited, or prefer screen time over social interaction, like their outdoor activities, their sports, their playing activities, those have been significantly limited because children are too much on the screen. So those are all very concerning signs and may indicate a potential issue. Additionally, physical symptoms. You will be surprised how screens can affect physically, like headache, disrupted sleep pattern can also be red flags for screen addiction in young children. And one thing I can tell, many times children come with lack of interest, with decreased focus in class, and not able to do homework, feeling very tired. But once you get a detailed history, sometime it comes that children and teenagers, they are on screens till midnight. And because of that, they are unable to get good sleep, and then in the morning they have to wake up to go to school, and then when they are in school, either they are sleeping, they are yawning a lot, or they feel like taking a nap, and that have been significantly impacting their level of attention and level of focus as well. And along, when they come home, if they don't have good enough sleep the night before, it's very hard for them to regulate their emotion. It's hard for them to pay attention to their homework and all those other activities. So it's important for as a parent to make sure to maintain a good sleep hygiene, which mean a good, going to bed time, waking up time, and turning off all the screens, Wi-Fi at certain point of the time, so that our children and teenagers, they would not use these after certain hours. And for teenagers, declining academic performance, that I see a lot of time. The kids are too much on the screens, and then their academic performance is going down. So declining academic performance, social isolation, and an inability to self-regulate screen time are common signs of addiction. Similarly, mood swings and irritability when devices access is restricted are also indicator to watch for. So why I'm making this video? I think for many reasons. I feel that, we as a parent, we need to understand these signs in addressing and preventing screen addiction by being aware of the differences in how screen addiction manifests in young children and teenagers. We can take proactive steps to promote healthier screen habits and overall well-being of our children. And I strongly believe that screens are not toxic in itself. I mean, they can be used in a very healthier way. And that's where, being aware of these warning signs, like kids say, oh, I'm just using it to chat with my friends, I'm just using it to play video game. But if you notice these signs, okay, you are saying that you're using it for these activities, but then why I'm noticing that you are not getting good sleep? Why I'm not noticing that, you have been missing out so many in person, the social gathering, or why you have been so much hesitant to spend time with the family even during the meal time, and why the homework is getting so much impacted. So these are some very the concerning sign that we need to have conversation with our children whenever we find out in that dilemma that either our children are using too much screen time. I hope it helps. We have other videos as well on this topic, so I hope you find it more helpful. Thank you.